Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping on Subjects channel. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all y'all positive feedback. We got to get into this. We're going to talk about side hustles on this video. We talked about, y'all know I like to connect the dots. We talked about respect. We talked about how sometimes life ain't fair. We talked about prayer, which makes life more fair than it would be if you know how to do it. But now we need to talk about side hustles because a lot of us are trapped in jobs that some pay good, but we not getting it nowhere as a person because you surrounded around people who don't want to show you your just due, don't want to show you respect. I learned from all those years of doing DoorDash, man. I got spoiled. When DoorDash and all these things, like all the little side hustle stuff start tapering off, I went back to work. But I got spoiled with the independence that I had during those days. Like now, you gotta have somebody come over there just so you can use the bathroom, man. When I was doing that, man, I could stop and use the bathroom at any time. And that's what you want. You want the independence, but you don't want to suffer while you're getting it. So you want to be able to, especially if you're young, you want to have them side hustle on 2-3 jobs if need be. You young. What you gonna do? Lay up under some broad that first test she get, she gonna be cheating on you, flirting around with other dudes? Man, get your money, man. Trust me, the women is gonna come. Like he say, like on that song, that what is the dog pile? I don't like to dream about getting paid. He said HOEs come automatic. See, they come automatic. When you got money, they attracted to that money. Even if you ain't giving it to them, they attracted to it. Like, yeah, they attracted to when you dress nice too. I'm noticing that. When you had that jewelry on, you dress nice, they attract. Like y'all dudes be, oh, I don't look, these women call me, man, get you a couple jewels. Get you some fresh fits, match to a T. I know this generation, you know, the generation where you can't eat hot dogs, you can't drink out of straws. What would they know about fashion? I get away with stuff. Like wearing a Green Bay Packer hat that don't match with hardly anything I got on. But to me, like that dude that's trying to say he ain't fresh. What is, y'all paying a bunch of racist Fruit Loops to wear their clothes. And it's like, you could really come, I'm telling you, and he was fresh. He had the crease. See, y'all don't iron y'all clothes. Some of these dudes don't even comb their hair. They don't iron their clothes. He had the crease, he was matching to a T, even his shoes. And I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw a reenactment. He got in like a SRT when he was leaving. Like he had a nice car. I don't know if it's true or not, but he like, I ain't fresh. Man, stop listening to these kids, man. You know? But you dress nice, man, you gonna get way more attention. And no matter what route you take, if you take the casual, the business, studious look, or if you take the urban look with the jewels, and you know, either way, you can win. I believe, like, I'm gonna show you something else that I noticed. When you got your own style and you make it happen, like you match it to a T, I believe in that matching, man. I'm telling you, like Even down to the drawers. Your drawers show on the side. You match them with the drawers. You know. And I noticed, like, it's been time I had on K-Swiss. That didn't affect the outfit. Yeah, the young people was trying to, you know, with the K-Swiss. But I'm telling you, man, color coordinate your shoes with your outfit, and you got a nice watch. Throw that watch on. Make sure it got diamonds on it, real or fake. They don't know the difference. Nobody, look, man. Most people don't know the difference. Like some of the diamonds, some of the jewels y'all think is real, is fake. They just sell it for a lot. Y'all don't know the difference. And don't tell them the difference. Like if you buy a jewel that's glistening, man, put that jewel on. People be trying to ask you how much you pay for it. You didn't pay for it, so why you need to know how much I paid for it? You know? So side hustles. Let's get into it. We're gonna get into it. Wait, I need to go back here. For this. Probably take me like 10 minutes to break this down. If you not rich, multi-millionaire, 2 million or higher, you should have side hustles. I don't care if you're a doctor. You a doctor and you at night you throwing them papers, you saving all that money. You say, oh, this ain't that much money. Keep saving it and watch what happens. It don't matter what you is. If you got a side hustle or side hustles, you saving everything, you gonna get richer. See, a lot of us that get broke is because we spend our money up that we make instead of focusing on making the money as much as we can. We spend it. Now, y'all just heard me talking about dressing nice, this. But don't let the way you dress affect your overall wealth status. See, people is lazy, man. That's what it is, man. Like, when you not rich, when you not connected to them secret brotherhoods and all that stuff, you're gonna have to get out here and grind. You have to grind. You can't watch 10 hours of TV unless you plan it. If you just do that, you just so happen to do that, it's gonna affect your economic status. That's why some of us can't buy Porsches and Lamborghinis. That's where I agree with something I heard Mr. Keep It Simple said too. When he was talking about how anybody could get a Lamborghini, and how you could rent one, you could lease one. You got your paper right. He's right. Like, think about it, man. You making $15,000 a month. You say, man, I'm gonna go ahead and lease this Lamborghini. It probably costs you like 2 to 5. You don't have to, but if that's what you wanted to do, you would be able to. See, I'm telling you, man, there's people out here, it depends on the market, that's doing like Instacart on the side, making $600-700 a week, $1,000 a week. And then they got a job where they making another $1,000. That's $2,000 a week. Now imagine if you only need $1,000. That means you saving $4,000 a month. That's $48,000 a year. You getting somewhere, ain't you? You got to stop comparing yourself to people and just get out here and grind for it. Get out here and grind. I don't care if you got to work at Target overnight or you got to work at somewhere like Qdoba. You work first shift, then you go to like a restaurant or something, 5 to 9. And they paying you $12 an hour, which ain't much. If they not bothering you, Like you could go in there and work in peace. They not ridiculing you, offsetting your life. That's $48 a day. So you making an extra $240 a week. There that $1,000 go again. That is not $4,000 a month, but it's $1,000 a month, which is $12,000 a year. You got $12,000 in cash in a city like Milwaukee in this Midwest, down south, certain parts. You ain't check to check. You can get any car repaired. You can buy a car. You can buy clothes anytime. You got $12,000. You beating most of America. $12,000 in cash. Now rich people, oh, that's nothing. That's a quarter. You can't listen to them. They rich. You gotta say, okay, $12,000. I got $12,000 in cash sitting in rubber band or sitting in the bay. You not check to check with $12,000 in cash. You have to be living in like California or something, one of the highest cost of living, to look at $12,000 in cash as being check to check. It ain't check to check in Milwaukee. This how you know if you check to check. Whatever your check is, if you don't have that in cash, you check to check. So if your check is $2,000, your checks be $2,000, you ain't got $2,000, you check to check. If you got $2,000 in cash and your check is $2,000, you not check to check. See, we don't want to take the small steps, man. Then people want to act like, oh, well, you ain't qualified. Anybody, let me tell you something. People who have failed financially are just as qualified to speak on it as people who have succeeded. It just depends on how they speak on it. They could tell you what not to do. Here's how I failed. Don't do this. Is not that still financial advice? Oh, you got to be rich. No, you don't. You can have just as much success listening to somebody who's showing you how not to fail as you can listening to one of these people who are already successful. See, sometimes you need that more practical advice because you down here. You can't, they talking up here. You need this stuff down here, like what I'm talking about, getting side hustle, saving money, having income streams. They up there talking about you should invest $2,000 in GameStop. All you got is $2,000. Why would you invest the only money that you have in something where they pulling the string? I just don't believe in that. Why am I string buffering? I just don't believe in that. I don't agree with it. My screen is like it's staggering. I don't believe in it and I don't agree with it. Now, the stuff like relationships, it's like when you in a failed relationship, it's like it's throwing you off financially because you be ready to grind, but then they gonna try to make you give it to her. Sometimes you just gotta be like, man, forget it. I'ma hide what I can. I'ma fight against everything they try to make me do. And then, you just pay it. Sometimes you just gotta pay some of it. I've been doing research, man, and I see how guys be getting around that. But don't let the chick that turned against you, that just want to let somebody else hit the bottom and dig her out. She want to suck on somebody else's sausage. Don't let her stop the grind. I wouldn't just be forking it over to her, man. You might have to battle. Like, you might have to go in there like, hey, I'm struggling out here. and you've been ahead $2,000, $3,000 in your mattress. Hey, I'm struggling out here. We're going to have to do a part 2. We're going to do a part 2, y'all. And it's coming up right after this. Stay tuned.